Hello, my fellow freaks. I'm your Dark Overlord. Ignore all the talking or all the coughing, and today we're going to go to play more Dungeons and Dragons online with Soul, Seth, and Colt. Say hi, everyone. I guess that's them saying hello. So, Colt, would you like to start us off?
Yes, last time our heroes beat up a grandmother. That's it.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
petrified her.
Oh,
Yeah.
we also sent away a dire bear.
Which I love
little did
because I
you know,
finally
the
got to
grandmother
use
was
that poison.
evil and murderous and horrid. And so now she is on trial.
Oh, also, Nemea and Dirk got engaged.
Yes.
No, we didn't.
Anyway, as Lady Clayheart dethaws from her petrification, Abel
Dethaw.
comes up to y'all and says, "Thank you. I think you've done enough. Let Aluna handle the legal process. That's one thing she's quite good at. Y'all take a hard-earned rest."
I actually walk over to Meryl, real quick, and I say, I know that, seeing your mother petrified must be hard, even though she did what she did, she's still your mother, and I'm sorry.
Lady Clayheart's face dethaws. "I'll kill you all."
I just kind of like...
Are you sure she's a mother?
You heartless ranger, how could you do this to me? I am royalty.
Nemea looks at her and goes, royalty means nothing out here. You're nothing more than everyone else. In fact, you're
Meryl-
less than everyone else.
Meryl puts a hand on your shoulder, Dick. Thank you for bringing her back alive, at least.
Dirk was about to boil up in anger before she said that.
She's standing by Aluna. Aluna sort of gestures for you to come closer, Dirk, to her.
Okay. I
She
say
whispers-
I'd say you're welcome, and I walk over to Aluna.
She whispers in your ear, "Go. I think Kushker had a little surprise planned. Go talk to him, please. I will handle the legal matters. I'm quite well versed in them."
Very well.
All right. And they sort of take Lady
actually-
Clayheart. What?
Actually, as she says that, I say, very well. You should definitely be the one to take care of her, especially since I might just hack her head off myself if I stayed here any longer.
She pats you on the head. Good boy. Good man. They bring Lady Clayheart as they begin the proceedings. Domdre and the Bane, the fire cleric and mountain cleric, just sort of walk in. They sort of eye each other, but they're kind of at an understanding now that they've discovered who has done everything. You're still not sure who did the fire, though, but you think they may think it's Lady Clayheart.
Who did the fire that in the very beginning? Right. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, the thing
Anyway.
was on fire.
Yeah. Whenever they burned part of the town,
Yeah.
arson.
Most of the crowd disperses. Some of them do stick around outside of Garcenta's house to try and listen in on the court proceedings. What are y'all doing?
I'm going to find Keshker.
I'm going to
Alright.
sleep.
Nemea, you head back to your boathouse. Amos, what are you doing?
I guess I'll go to sleep.
All right. Dirk, you find him at the farmhouse. He's like trying to accelerate the growth of some of the crops that were destroyed during your fight with the shambling crops.
I wave at him, and I kind of point with my thumb and kind of nod as if for him to come over, to take a break so we can talk for a minute.
He jogs over. He goes, "Hey, you're back. How did it go?"
Well, we caught her. I petrified Lady Clayheart, and
Great.
she just was de-thawed, I guess, is a way to put it. And they
Awesome.
chained her up. They're about to put her on trial.
Awesome. What a horrible woman. They're also trying to communicate with Aka Aka, but since she's a hand, it's a little bit difficult. I think Sal has thought of some way to do it, but she keeps just making rude gestures as a hand.
I'm sorry, who is he talking to?
Aka Aka, the woman with the hand.
No,
that has her
who is
soul-
Dirk talking to?
Kushker, the orc druid.
Ah.
Anyway,
I
I
was
know-
told...
What?
Oh.
Continue.
I was told that Aluna or Bioluna, that you had something you wanted to talk about.
Yes. Well, I know Lady Clayheart is kind of horrible. Her daughters really didn't deserve what happened. She probably figured she would get a resurrection just for free, based on her nobility. But I still don't think it's fair to just leave them like that. I've heard tell of some clerics being able to bring back the dead. I'm not quite that good yet, but Muse is incredible. If we could go speak with her before... How many days has it been? 7 days, I think, pass? We might be able to bring them back. But
What happens in 7 days?
That's kind of the time limit for most resurrections, other than the most powerful ones.
Mm. How far away is Muse, Colt?
Muse is... when you didn't know your way there, it was 2 days. It might be just a day and a half, now that you know the way. And that you're more experienced. Some encounters won't be as hard as they were before.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna catch up with my party.
Also, coming back
take
down,
a rest
we'll be able to
and-
water slide down, so...
Right. So it'll be a lot faster.
Alright, just think about it and try to get there in time.
We will.
Alright, he goes back to working.
I
You go
wave
back.
him goodbye as I head to the boat.
Alright, you head to your boat, you all sleep through the rest of the evening and the night.
It's
And you wake
okay
up
if I
the
don't
next
get fully healed because of that, or whatever, if that matters.
No, you talk to him for 5 minutes, you're fine.
Okay, good. Yay!
Less than 5 minutes, that was... You just, basically, they're not even at the ship by the time you're done talking with them. Alright. Alright, you all get a good night's sleep, wake up the next morning. You wake up to the familiar sound of Sal hammering away at his forge. What are y'all doing?
Play a prank on Sal.
Okay.
Oh! I know what I want to do. I want to find someone to talk to about the winged necklace that I got.
Alright, Sal's right there. If you ask him, he might know something.
Okay. I go up to Sal and I ask him about it. Hey Sal, I have this necklace that Lady Clayheart was using, but when I put it on, the wings that it created disappeared. Can you tell me anything about it?
He looks at it. He kind of touches it. Well, some artifacts use a command word. You'd have to try and find that out. Sometimes an identifying a spell can give it to you, but if it's protected, you'd have to find someone who knew the actual word.
Nemea's traveling with Dirk. She goes, we could try to trick Lady Clayheart and say, and use his own truth and basically just like randomly ask her of it and see if she'll just say it.
I mean, we could, but I don't want to give her any leverage against us, accusing us of thievery or anything.
You could ask Meryl.
That's true. Sal, do you know where Meryl is?
Oh, right, sorry. Yeah, Meryl is...
Good night.
Hey, DM, get her Roll20.
Meryl's at her tent. You can find her... You should be able to find her there.
Alright. I'll go and ask her about it.
Alright, you head up north to the... Wait, no, that's east. Never mind. Ugh. Let me take you over here.
Colt.
Characters!
I'm
Ah!
fine.
Okay, so we're down here.
Dead bodies, people,
Oh, right.
tokens, NPCs, PCs, maps.
Hi.
Keith over here.
Alright, yeah.
Loading in.
He's up here. Meryl is.
Alright,
I'm back at full health.
that's where I'm going. I don't know what everyone else is going to be doing,
Okay.
but that's what I'm doing.
Dirk, did you tell everyone about going to talk to Muse about bringing back the dead? About how we need a strong cleric?
Oh yeah, I tell you about that in the morning, before any of this happens.
Okay.
Okay, so you all know going
So-
to Muse might be able to get them back.
Okay, well, Nemea is actually going to open up her amulet and ask her if it's possible for herself to bring back the dead, or when, if not, then when she'll be able to.
When you are stronger in your clerical abilities, You must be able to channel that amount of power in me without destroying yourself. A druid, however, would be able to do so soon. It is a good idea. And the locket closes.
Great. That told me exactly how strong I need to be.
Stupid
Okay.
ancient
Tells you
forces
you
and
need
their
to be-
poetic speech.
You need to be this much of a cleric to raise the dead. You will be able to interpret her vague wordings in just a moment.
I'm actually going to go ahead and just look up in the book.
I was going to look at it right now. So,
Well, I'm going to look at it right now as well.
Dirk, you're outside Meryl's tent. What are you doing?
I actually, since there's not anything I can really knock on, I just say, Meryl, are you in your tent? It's Dirk.
Yes, here.
Can you come out, or I guess I come in?
Yes, come on in.
All right. I walk in, pulling the tarp to the side. Is it all right if Ale comes in too?
It's a 7th level spell, Matt. Yes, he walks in and jumps on her bed. Like, where?
Sorry.
He pets him. He begins petting him, and like he gets in her lap. He likes him.
Cool.
Okay, Maya's off doing her own thing. She's not there with him.
Ale seems to like you. That's good.
Can I help you?
Oh yes. We found this on your mother before. I showed her the necklace.
Yes, she was quite fond of it. I believe the king bequeathed it upon our family. It's an heirloom. You may keep it for the trouble she has caused.
Are you sure you don't want it back? That sounds like a pretty important heirloom.
It has some negative memories attached to it for me. I'd want it no longer. Please, just keep it far away from me.
Alright, I will, but I do have one question about it then.
Yes?
When she used it, or when she wore it, she actually used it to create these wings that burst from the necklace, in a sense, and allowed her to fly.
Yes?
I was wondering if you knew, perhaps, the words that I needed to speak in order to activate it.
It was something, I think, in Celestial. The Celestial language. The royals were very presumptuous like that, using the language of such creatures in their artifacts.
Since I speak so... Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know the exact words, though. I'm sorry.
Since I speak Celestial, was I able to hear her say the words?
No, she had spoken them before you arrived, because the wings were already out.
Right.
Okay.
Do you think me presenting this to her and trying to figure out it from her herself would give her any leverage in her judgment?
I don't know what she'll do. I just don't know her anymore.
Alright. Well, thank you. I just wanted to stop by and ask.
I'm sorry I can't be more help.
That's okay. You have helped enough.
Thank you.
And I leave. And I say, come on, Vale.
Alright. Lady Clayheart, you believe is being held... You're not sure that they have a brig? You might want to check with Garcenta if you want to find out where she is.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go do that. I'll go talk to Garcenta.
Alright, as you come in, Lady Clayheart is chained up in the side of her room.
Is there anyone else there, or is it just
Garcenta. Just Garcenta. She's eating breakfast.
I like how she just kind of keeps, like, these random things in her room occasionally that are, like...
Oh yeah, the hand is here too. It's right next to Lady Clayheart.
Yeah, exactly.
It's skittering around in a jar.
So, Claire, what do you think about the hand?
So, Garcenta, what are you keeping that as a pet or something? I point to the jar.
Sal is devising a way to communicate with Aka within so we can do a proper trial of her actions, though I think... she begins gurgling as she eats and talks.
Fair enough. Can I lean in and whisper something to her? So that Garcenta can, or Clayheart can't hear?
Yeah, she's all the way across the room, so yeah.
Oh, okay. I say I found this on her, and I tell her what I told Mariel?
Meryl.
Meryl. God damn it. Remember!
Wow.
I'm
Okay.
trying.
Okay. She says, I wouldn't know the word myself. She reaches up and she touches the amulet. It glows briefly. She goes, it's definitely an amulet of flying. The word isn't listed in the identify spell though. However, I think it would be something to do with flying. Just based on how the rest of the magics work.
This was celestial word for flight.
Yeah, well, that's what I was like, alright, thank you. And I'm gonna leave, because I'm not even gonna heed her existence.
Lady Heart glares at you as you leave.
I don't even...
Evil grandmother scowl.
I'm going to find Amos. Amos! Amos! Where are you,
Yes,
Amos?
our language dude who knows 6 languages naturally and still has comprehend all languages.
Hello. Hi.
Hey, Amos. Can you teach me all the words in Celestial for flight?
Or you can just try them all out.
Yeah, try them all out, is what I'm saying.
Okay. Alright. You begin running through them. Do you want to do something else as you're experimenting with this? Because you begin just saying flight or fly, it doesn't quite work. So you continue running through different combinations of words. Are you doing anything else? Going anywhere?
What else is there to do?
Going to an Olive Garden.
Muse?
Well, okay, well, sure, alright.
right, yeah, our quest, right.
Okay, fine, we're going to see... I'm saying maybe we should begin our journey to Muse, unless there's any... Oh, wait, there's one thing I need to do before we go. Hey! I go and talk to Ornstein's girlfriend.
Aluna, yes.
And I'm like, hey, so I used one of my petrification vials. Think I could get a refill on one of them?
Yeah, I'll start... she points to the slightly reanimated heads behind her. Yeah, I'll start getting you up a batch real quick, and I'll have Sal refill it for you. Can I have the empty vial?
Alright, here you go.
Alright, she takes the empty vial, she puts it down next to them, and she goes, it should be ready tomorrow?
We'll probably be back in a few days, but we have another journey to make.
Alright, good luck.
Thank you.
Alright, and you begin the much quicker journey back to Muse.
Yes, and as we're leaving Aluna, me and Amos are just like, fly! Fly! To fly or not to fly in Celestial.
Okay.
Can
And
I
Maybe I was just gonna get some sort of book as you're doing this. Just like,
Yes, Amos?
oh, these boys.
buy potions from Aluna?
yeah, what did you want?
Healing, and what else would she have other than the healing potion?
Well, standard healing would be 50 gold for 1d8 plus, what's her level? 5. 1d8 plus 5.
Okay.
I'm buying one of those.
Oh, by the way, Nemea tells Dirk, hey Dirk, you owe me 25 gold for that platinum ring.
What? Huh?
What?
Fine.
she goes, honestly, the 2 platinum rings cost 50 gold total, so, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I give you 25 gold.
Yay!
Yeah. She also has stone to flesh potions, which would heal petrification. And let me roll something for how good of stuff she's got.
What was the HP potion? 1d8 plus what?
Plus
1d8 plus 5.
Plus 5.
Very good at her job.
Alright, I bought one of those. I removed 50 gold.
Alright, she has a potion of invisibility and a splash potion of shatter, which
That
is
removes
basically
petrification.
yeah.
Oh.
How much does that cost?
Stone to flesh cost for y'all 50 gold each, since you got the cockatrice parts that they're made from.
Alright, I'll buy one of those splash potions.
Splash
buy
potion
one.
of splash potion of shatter.
Yeah.
Okay, that does 3d8 thunder damage when thrown.
I'm gonna buy one as well.
Okay. Alright, 50 gold from each of you. And she hands you a splash potion of shatter. It has a range of 20 feet. that you can throw. And
Okay.
let me see if it has a... I'll check if it has a radius, but we won't need that too soon. Anyway, you head on.
I'm trying to find the prices for a whole bunch of different potions, and I can't find anything. All I'm finding is the attributes for them, not the actual prices. I'm sad now.
Okay.
What did you say the damage for the shutter was?
3d8.
3d8 thunder damage. Here, actually, let me... Alright, here, that's their shatter.
Shadow.
I'm gonna close that on my screen because I don't really have that.
Okay.
I don't need it.
And it's against Luna's spell save modifier, since she made them.
Hmm.
Alright, 10 foot, it's a 10-foot radius sphere, and you can throw it 20 feet, as opposed to 60.
And the shatter potion is different from the depetrification potion?
Yes.
How much is that one?
50 gold.
I'll buy one of those too.
Okay. Alright. As you are journeying forth towards the mountain more confidently than you did the first time, about half a day passes, and you all come across a lone cockatrice eating a wild magic melon.
Oh,
He has not seen you.
I'm telling them I want to kill that thing. I want more monster parts.
all yours.
What if it's nice?
Can I? Well, I mean, you know, it's not like a bear looking for
Hey,
cubs.
is it a special
It's a
watermelon?
cockatrice.
Look. The rules of hunters is fine as long as, like, in Dirk's eyes, it's fine as long as he's making use of the parts and not just, you know, killing for game. He used to do that, and that ended really badly for him.
Fuck.
May says if you want to do that, that's fine, but it's not. It's more your fight than anyone else's, though. So it's all yours.
Can you at least do the ward thing?
Sure, but keep in mind though, if I get hurt, I'm blaming you, and she casts the warding on you.
All right. I
It's a
look
plus
at
one
Vale
to
and I say, Vale, you know what to do.
And remember, that's
Okay.
+1 to your AC, +1 to saving throws, and then resistance to everything.
Okay. Make a sneak check and then an attack if it succeeds.
Hold on. Before that, though, I want to do a knowledge nature on this thing to see if I can use its own venom against it.
No, it should be immune to it's
Wait.
immune to its own venom.
Maybe. Let me check.
I've seen a video of a rattlesnake and it accidentally bit itself and it died.
Really?
Yep.
I saw a
That's-
video, but it might have been fake. You know?
Yeah.
Like, just
Oh.
because something has,
Yeah.
like, some sort of venom or whatever doesn't mean it's immune to that venom.
Oh, okay, not bad.
Okay.
That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but okay. I mean, I can kind of understand it. Just because they have poison glands doesn't mean their blood is immune to that poison. It's not the poison is made from their blood.
It is not. It can be hurt by its own venom.
Interesting.
But
Well-
if it's petrified, you can't get it for parts.
That's true. Yeah. So,
Let's jump its head off.
good to know, though.
Yeah.
Oh no, better yet.
Milk it
Wait, hang on. How
venom.
big is a cockatrice? Cockatrice about as big as an ostrich?
Yeah.
Okay, no. Rather than trying to tame it for parts, jump on its back and throw a rope around and try to tame it. You can ride a cockatrice to battle.
This one looks a little. It's not that big. It's not that they're not as strong. They're not that strong.
That would be
Alright,
awesome, though. Because you could summon one.
I'm gonna start sneaking up to it. So here's my stealth check, and I have my sword unsheathed,
Okay.
just ready to attack, prone. It's stealth. Uh-oh. Man, with advantage because it's eating a melon, so it's high off its
That means
craziness.
it's disadvantage.
No!
It does not see you.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
It has some melon on its face, and it's like bark, bark, bark. Roll an attack.
All right. Hiya!
That hits. Roll damage.
Oh, I use Hunter's Mark on it too. Just
yes,
yeah.
roll damage. Alright, 9. You cut its head off. And
Yay.
its body runs away.
What?
It's
It's a
chicken running.
it's like a chicken.
Chickens can run their heads cut off, right?
Can I like, because it runs?
You.
Can I get an attack of opportunity?
Yes, Ornstein throws a fireball at it. It catches its leg.
All right, I throw like with my free hand. I throw. I grab my last dart from like my belt and just like throw it at it.
That hits.
Yeah.
It sucks all the blood out of its butt and it just falls over dead. You now have another cockatrice head and a whole bunch more. And I'll say, roll survival.
Hey.
And you have 3 more cockatrice parts.
Hey. All right, cool.
I mean, it sighs and goes, that was a waste of that spell. It only lasts 1 hour. It can only cast it twice a day.
Alright. You continue on with your newfound cockatrice parts. Not much else assails you. You think you see some kobolds in the distance. They wave and continue on their way. And you reach the foot of the mountain.
Okay, cool.
Alright. It's about night now. Do you want to ascend now or in the morning? It'll take about 2 hours to get up to the top.
I'm feeling. Dirk. Okay. I think we should do it. We can make it. You know, why not?
Alright.
We're also on a bit of a time frame, so even though we have technically plenty of time, better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Alright. You all head straight up the mountain. And you come into Muse's Grove, and you see this. Muse with another fairy-sized person in the middle of her pond. Now with
This is Muse, right?
Yes, that's Muse. Now with fireflies, more flowers than before, and some romantic lighting. No, no.
This is a date, isn't it?
You can tell the other sprite. It's male. He is male. He has this like copper skin tone, and he is wearing a single leaf.
Okay, Adam. Maybe we should leave for a bit. Wait,
Dirk just
Manti!
funnels in.
I see Manti.
There's a mantis over there. It resembles Manti, but it's not him.
Oh my god. Does it look wants to bite at my boots? Can
I'm
I
like
pick it up and
just.
take it?
I'm here and I say, Muse.
Oh, hello. How are you?
The man smacks Dirk in the back of the head.
The male sprite just sort of turns to you and gives you just this bemused look, like, hi.
Again, the man smacks Dirk in the back of the head.
Ow! What? What?
She goes,
Yes, how can I help you? Wasn't expecting anyone.
Mace says, we can always come back later if this is a bad time.
And I'm like, I nudge the man. I'm like, no, we can't.
Mace says, we have plenty of time.
The sprite says, yes, no, it's no problem. You're fine.
Thank you. See, he's understanding.
Mm-hmm. He's also
Yes.
unclothed.
The man's glaring at Dirk. The man's gonna come over here and look at the mantis.
Well, minus a leaf.
What can I do for you? Muse asks.
Hop.
You swim through the water to that lily pad. Muse asks, what can I do for you?
I thought I hopped to it. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you hop to it.
Just so that I don't have to be shouting to her. And
Okay.
I'm like, well, I mean, I feel like it's probably better spoken in private, but,
Oh, anything you can say to me, you can say in front of my friend here.
very well, okay. We found... Wait, does she know about the dead girls?
No, she does not. She has been up here.
Okay, I explained the whole story.
Okay. Oh my, how horrid. And you want me to reincarnate them?
Well, that would be helpful. They didn't deserve what they got.
Yes, I'll do so happily. But I do need. There are some material components I need. Some oils and lacquers. Ace, I believe you have those, yes? She asked the gentleman. He nods. He goes, yes, I do. They're down in my chambers. You know where they are. You can get them, right, Muse? And she kind of just blushes and giggles. Yes, of course.
Dirk rolls his
Hey,
eye.
Kyle, something is weird's going with the audio. Is anyone else hearing that?
Robot.
I am not. I'm sorry.
I heard him go.
Okay, can you like?
Wait, is my audio okay?
Yeah, no, your audio is the problem. Can you like unmute yourself?
Well, what do you
can you, like, mute
Yours
yourself
just
to
did the
unmute-
same thing.
Oh, great.
Yours just did the same thing too, though.
We should try ending the Skype call and then calling back.
All right.
All right.
Be right back.
We shall resume momentarily.
Let's continue.
Just to back up a little, Muse said she needed some fine oils that she said Ace had, and he told her that she can go get them from where he lives, and she dove into the pond and swam to the bottom.
And I rolled my eyes.
A barely clothed sprite.
So,
Nemea is
Ace,
Nemea's
right?
playing with the mantis.
He nods. Yeah.
Amos will just straight up ask why he doesn't have any clothes on.
Very discreet, Amos. Very discreet.
He smiles at you and winks.
Oh, no, he's got Amos as well. This guy likes it both ways.
I blush.
He looks down into the water. Oh, we love to entertain here.
Dirk shudders.
So, how are things in Mosswall? It's been a while since I've been down there.
Things are okay. Where are you from? We didn't see you last time we were here.
Oh, I've been around. I was asleep for a little while. How do you like my mountain?
This is your mountain?
Yeah, I've been here the longest. Mew's second longest. And then the Wisp King showed up. He was a rather detestable tenant. I'm quite happy he's gone.
Were you asleep for all of that?
Yes, he lived in my attic. He says, anyway, while we're waiting, would you like to hear a joke?
Sure thing, Mr. Ace.
Yes. How do cloud giants store their valuables?
Oh no.
In their...
Knowing Colt, this is not going to end well.
They upload them to cloud storage. He
What's
just bursts out laughing.
What's cloud
That's-
storage?
That's a different. That's a. No, that's not. That's not a joke for this time period.
What's uploading?
Well, you see, they put them on an elevator into a cloud. Oh, never mind. Anyway,
Nemea's holding the mantis, and she goes, "It must be a spirit thing."
you're holding the mantis.
Yes. When she picked it up and said, "Hi, Manty." Just like,
Again.
yes, exactly. She's now holding this mantis that's freaking out.
Yeah, it doesn't recognize it. It's like, who is this tiefling woman?
She's just holding this mantis, all happy.
So, Mr. Ace,
Mm-hmm.
were we interrupting anything?
Oh, just dinner. But luckily, you didn't interrupt the good part.
So I take it you and Muse are...
Yes, quite.
Yeah, Nemea goes, "If I was over there right now, I would smack you in the back of the head again, Dirk." Amos, smack Dirk in the back of the head.
He's not even... He's just turning and walking around, and then he walks through the water.
You're quite violent. I like you.
Wait, he's saying that
quite-
to Nemea?
Have you noticed my carvings? Ornstein has his eyes sort of glued to this thing. He's gonna do something. Would he have advantage for that? I think he would. You see, Ornstein realized something, but he doesn't say anything.
Cool.
What carving? I turn around when I'm about here, and I'm like, what carvings?
Oh, on the wall, you see a carving of a smiling dragon.
Oh.
Pretty.
And as you look down the wall, there are more. And as you look back to the ones you were just looking at, some of them have changed.
Great, so you're an artist too. That's wonderful.
He's like looking at his fingernail.
Nemea goes, hey, does this mantis belong to you?
No, it's wild, I believe.
Can I keep it?
If you can get it out of here, it quite likes this place.
She bows to the mantis and goes, would you please come with me? Rolling persuasion check.
That would be animal handling. Muse reemerges from the pond, holding several bottles. Oh, good.
I'm like sitting in this bush over here.
Against all odds, the mantis enjoys your company, Nemea.
Yes! I have a mantis! I have a praying mantis! That's the size of a house cat! Yes!
This one's kind of smaller than a house cat, actually.
Oh, whatever. I don't care. I like it. I finally have a mantis to call my own.
Anyway. She goes,
Who is
I have
blowing into
them
their
here.
microphone?
Not me.
Seth?
Whoa, whoa, come on.
Seth, stop,
Anyway.
please.
I have
getting
earbuds
very
in.
annoying.
Muse has 2 bottles. Enough for two. Enough for 2, yes? I believe I can perform the ritual. Ace just sort of sits back down. If you need to go now, I can wait. I'll be downstairs for when you return. And she just sort of blushes and giggles. Ha ha ha.
He'll be downstairs for you when you return.
He hops into the water, like blows a kiss and falls in. The splash up that comes up makes a heart.
Aww.
Dirk is disgusted.
Nemea smacks her in the back of the head again.
She hops
Stop
over.
it!
She hops over to this lily pad, and she says, "All right, well, everyone, hop on, and we can make our way back down."
I have a mantis now.
Nemea, please leave the mantis. This is one of the few places they can survive.
She pouts and puts him back.
Thank you. He will be here for you anytime you wish. But
Vale, my invisible displacer kitten, wherever you are, feel
Vale-
free to jump on.
yeah, Vale's with you. Sorry.
Nemea sits down on the lily pad and is pouting now.
All right. Muse hands you the bottles, Nemea.
She takes the bottles, but still pouting. She knows the mantis
careful.
belongs there, but she's sad.
Please be careful. And you begin rolling back down the mountain. So you met Ace. He's quite charming. I hope he wasn't too gregarious.
I don't even know what that means. That's what Dirk says.
Alright, as you go down the water slide again,
Okay.
it's kind of a solemn ride for Dirk, but Amos is having fun because this is his first time, I assume. Does Amos like water slides?
He was absolutely charming and wonderful and charismatic.
So
Amos was?
that's why he's liking it pretty well.
What? Seth, it's hard to hear you.
He's liking it pretty well, the water slide.
Yeah, the water slide goes down the
head
whole
down.
mountain in circles.
Well, one circle around it.
Oh, well, whatever.
So, did he talk to you about anything else?
Yes, plenty.
Dirk
told Seth.
mutters like your love life.
Yes, ha ha ha. And you continue down the mountain. Muse keeps up the momentum all the way down and through the river. You actually see her sort of casting something to speed it up a little. Despite it being a little past midnight, when you return, you're not too tired yet.
You know, it just occurred to me, we really need a female player, because we play a lot of female characters and a lot of stuff. But we're all guys, though. Someone point that out.
I know.
We really need a female player. I actually do have someone. I'll see if she wants to join.
You make us sound like you make us sound like we're I don't know. Whatever.
I feel that we're getting
Anyway.
bad representations. I do have someone that might be interested in playing. I do have someone that might be interested in playing. I'll
If
ask
you
her
were
at
a
some point.
girl and watching, please let us know how we're doing.
Yes, if you're a female and you're watching me for whatever possible reason, other than being a family member, let us know how we're doing in the comments below at playing females, because I feel we're doing pretty badly.
Well, you're doing fine. You're not like over sexualizing Nemea or anything like that. None of the characters that we played are over sexualized or anything. They're just themselves.
Luna and Ornstein, I mean. Hey, Nemea was drawn naked, okay?
You don't even know what happened yet. You just
They bathed together. We know for a fact that they bathed together.
Well, I mean, that's just one relationship out of like 20 like women in this like campaign.
Anyway, you arrive back at Mosswall. What are you doing? Or who do you go to first? With Muse and tow.
Muse is here, so Dirk is leaving.
What?
Dirk, where are you going?
He's going to he's gonna go out and bring Vale with him on a little adventure.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Nemea is going to take Muse.
Okay, you go on a hunt.
Nemea's going to take Muse and the oils to the dude.
He needs some time to think.
Alright, you go and do that thing. And you take Muse to the tower with Dondre. Let me put you there.
And Dyson. Hello, Dyson.
Hi. It is midnight, however, so the doors are closed and there's nobody inside. The bodies are just sort of sitting there awaiting burial.
I guess. Maybe we should come back tomorrow morning, if that's all right.
Yeah, Domdre's asleep on the floor. The mountain cleric.
Yeah, Nemea turns to Muse and goes, "Would it be alright if you spent the night here?"
What?
Nemea turns to Muse and says, "Would it be alright if you spent the night here?"
I'll stick around in the river and come back in the morning.
Fair enough. Okay.
Alright. You go off and go to sleep. Dirk, you go off and hunt a deer and then find a whole bunch of cool stuff.
Yes.
And you return about, I'll say the evening of this coming day.
I'm gonna assume that this is what you two were doing the other day, like whenever you guys wanted to do something, like, cause,
Yes.
yeah, Kyle was like, "I have to play."
Alright. So, you come back.
That's an accurate representation of me, actually.
You were literally screaming on Twitter. You were literally screaming on Twitter.
I said it was accurate. I said it was.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just explaining why it was accurate.
Okay. Nemea and Amos, you wake up in the morning, and I take it you head to the chapel.
Sure. Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Alright, you're there. Muse is also there, waiting for you. Domdre is just standing off to the side. She sees you approach. So is what the water sprite says true?
Yes, she does have a boyfriend.
Oh, no. She can reincarnate the girls?
Oh, I'm assuming so, yeah.
Meryl is there as well. Muse looks to both of you. Or looks to all of you. Now, this isn't quite like actual resurrection. It will create a new body for them. They won't look the same. In fact, they'll probably come back as something completely different. But it'll still be them. Their soul and a new body.
Will they still be human?
Well, elves, no. They will be humanoid, but they'll be something They will be something different.
Awesome.
I can't guarantee what. Are you sure you want to go through with this? Meryl just sort of looks at y'all.
Dork isn't here. He's off hunting.
Nemea and Seth.
I mean, it's the mother's choice.
Do you think this is a good idea?
Yeah? Sure, why not?
He wants your opinion.
Sure, why not?
He just
Doesn't
wants
matter what's out.
What, Seth?
I was messing around. I said it doesn't matter what's outside. It's still gonna be them.
That is true. Thank you. Yes, do it. Muse takes the oils
Look at
and
that,
begins
tiefling.
preparing the bodies.
I'm listening to some music from Hellsing right now, and this feels very like Full Metal Alchemist, like the dog thing.
Oh god! Oh god! Why would you bring Nina
Horrible
up?
abomination.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, the memories are coming back!
As
Ah.
he casts
Good
2
word.
reincarnations.
Ben Edward.
Oh God.
You heard the dice.
But yeah, it'd be funny if
Ooh.
they came back as tieflings just to spite the grandmother.
The first one's body, Lanera, begins sort of bubbling and changing with the oils, healing itself. And the second one,
Dirk isn't here, but he screams out to you, make sure Meryl isn't being traumatized right now by seeing them like bubble up in ooze.
Nemea's like she has to grow up sometime.
both bodies begin to grow in size over the hour that the new body forms. One of them becomes gray with black patterns. The other becomes that of a half-orc.
Okay.
They're both still female.
Both still female.
Okay.
What?
Sarah, they're both still female.
Yes, both still female. One, Lanera, becomes a half-orc, and Jemmy becomes a Goliath. And they both just sort of
Cool.
blink their eyes. They wake up. And as half-orcs go, this one looks definitely to be more half-elf and half-orc, rather than half-human and half-orc.
Fair enough.
And the Goliath definitely has some finer features, and is much more slender than Domdre is.
I've never seen a Goliath. I'm gonna look one up.
They're from Volos. You can play one if you want.
D&D 5e Goliath. I should just looked up a picture rather than looking up the wiki. That was stupid of me.
Lanera, the first girl who was killed, who was also working at the tavern, just sort of blinks and looks down at herself like, what? I'm back, but what on earth is this? Just kind of a little shocked and amazed. Like,
Huh.
music is the reincarnation spell of them both. As Jemmy also wakes up Goliath, he goes, whoa, I'm big. So this is what the guards feel like. The guards at home, anyway. Whoa, this is cool. She gets off her thing and begins picking up the slab that held her. She's strange, but she actually manages to get this stone slab off the floor.
Vegas, are you sure it's a good idea to pick up heavy things when you just came back from the dead?
I feel great. Like, wow. But, I mean, I'm not an elf anymore. Don't even know if I'm still royal blood. Meryl is just bawling, like, can't even form words, just grabs them both and hugs them. Aww. They hug her back.
Aw. Sweet
We are aware
reunion,
that
sort of.
they died, right? Because they seemed
What?
awfully okay with this.
They
Yeah,
know
they
that
seem
they
pretty.
died, but
They seem
also
pretty.
know that-
They seem pretty okay with everything. It seemed like they just understood everything and were just like, okay, yeah, this is nice.
Music explained it off screen.
I'm aware of that, but still, it seems a little fast. I feel if I came back from
Like-
the dead in a different body and someone explained it to me, I would be freaking the hell out.
I feel like Nemea would want to talk to them about what it's like to have been dead.
Yeah, Jemmy is a bit more well-adjusted than Lanera is, who is still coming to terms with the fact that she has become the thing that she thinks killed her. She's just kind of happy to be alive and a little bit horrified to be in his body.
Actually,
they're-
Dirk is right
they're
there.
effectively in shock.
Nemea actually is going to ask them what it was like to be dead, because Dirk is right that Nemea would be curious about that.
Lanera, the now half-orc, is just like, well, I met Shin. He was a little bit cold with me. He
Oh
was
yeah, I've heard that about
kind
him.
of mean. Kind of mean in a way, but he meant for me to go to one of the upper planes, which was nice. So I started my journey there. Before I reached it, I received this like magic tether came. I knew that I could take it or leave it, and I decided to take it. It pulled me back here, down into this body, which is really weird. Really, you couldn't have just gotten me an elven body? Oh, well, I'll have to bathe more often now. I need time. And Jimmy's like, Yeah, I saw pretty much the same thing. This is really cool, though. Can I throw things really far now? She goes to pick you up, Nemea.
Nemea puts a hand between the two of them and goes, "Don't even attempt that."
Right. She looks at Amos. Can I throw you?
Amos?
No. No.
Oh, okay. I'm
No,
gonna
we're
go
not
find a
like-
big rock. I'll be right back. She just like jogs out. Oh my gosh, my sister's
Go through
annoying
the
Linnea,
half
but
dragon or the dragonborn.
Warrenstein isn't there.
I know, but he's somewhere.
Probably with a Luna.
Probably. Ooh.
Anyway, they spend the rest of the day sort of adjusting to their new bodies. Linnea is not quite happy with hers.
I missed you so
Demi
much.
is overjoyed with hers. Awesome, I'm a great big Goliath. Yeah. Alright.
Oh, Luna. I missed you.
As the evening comes back, Dirk arrives with a new friend.
That I do. That I do.
Dirk walks into the village alongside a deer centaur, a very young male one who is he is wearing nothing except he has a torn up backpack.
We're both injured.
Dirk has a small cut on his leg.
I thought it was... Okay.
Okay, it's a bite mark on his leg.
Alright.
We're gonna address this in the next episode. So,
Alright.
thank you all so much for watching this video. I have no reaction to that, but okay. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please drop a comment, leave a like, subscribe, and channel for more content. Follow me on Twitter, Mixer, click all those other links, subscribe, follow whatever there is down there. Yeah. And with that being said, quite hard, that's a fantastic day, no choice. So, if you pull this video, stay free, everyone. Ciao.
Bye.
Adios.
Colt, say bye.
Bye!
I always tell someone, don't I?
Okay.